Okay, so I've fast forwarded a little bit and I've charged this up. Now on the outside, I've got a plastic cover. We open that up and we'll find another cover covering the screen on here. Okay, so I have had a little play with this already and I've decided I'm actually going to keep that when I'm finishing because it's quite sticky. Okay, so here we have it. There's the power on switch, external monitor, USB. There's 3 USBs. There's one on the right, 2 on the left. Right, what we got there? We've got a microphone, and the pink and the green headphones. PowerPoint, Ethernet connecting to the internet or the network, and you've got your cooling fan over here. Now you've got this lovely mirroring finish across here, and these are some LSD lights that light up, giving you a variety of different features on here as to why the light is up, locking and Bluetooth. Got the speakers underneath. Oh yes, also got a SD slot in the front here. I think that's really nice. Nice and neat. Okay, so let's power it on. Okay, here we go. Right. Now I've already installed most of the pieces on this, so we're going to really just go through it and just see what's on there. Something else I wanted to show you was that it actually does come with a digital camera on board. So that's not very clear, but it does work really well, and it is quite stable. I've had a problem with another laptop which keeps blinking out, but this is really quite stable. So you've got to just adjust to get the colour right, to get the tone right. But that's a very useful feature as well. One of the other things I wanted to show you, which is purely cosmetic but is quite stylish, are the blue lights. So you've got the mirrored effect, and then you've got the blue lights indicating what's on. In this case we've got the Bluetooth on and we've got the power on. So those are the 2 lights that are coming up on there. And the actual power is really quite cool as well. It's all nicely flushed in. Okay, so you've got a 10-inch screen. This is not quite a full size coming down here, and you might find that might not be deep enough for your needs, but I certainly have found it to be more than adequate, and it hasn't bothered me at all. Sometimes with the scrolling, when you're on the internet, you feel that it's a little bit too short, but it's quite simple enough to just down arrow or to just scroll yourself down without too much of a problem. And always, if you've got an external mouse attached to it, it's really quite easy and simple. The other feature that they have on here, which they've been talking about, is this silver nano keyboard. And what that is, it's some nanotechnology that keeps the keyboard bacteria free. So I presume if somebody sneezes all over your keyboard, that if you come along afterwards that doesn't affect you, but I haven't put that to the test yet. So anyway, it seems like quite a nice feature to also be part of the package. One of the other things I wanted to show you was the multi-touch feature on here. So if I just load up BBC Sport. Now the way it works is you center yourself and then you spread the fingers out, and that increases the size of the text. And then if you draw them in, that brings it back to its normal size. Now that is a really nice feature because it's nice and quick, and I mean that is the most common feature that you'd want on there. If you don't want to be hovering right over it and you want a bit of distance from the screen, you can just open the fingers and just drag it open until you reach the size that you want. Now a nice alternative to a Office package is the OpenOffice, openoffice.org. And if I just launch up a standard text document and just type in "this is a test", and then come back, we do the same pulling with the fingers. You can see you can increase the size of the text again. Drawing in reduces the size. I've had a little look on the internet to see if there are any more hand functions that you can have, and there are a few laptops that do have different features on it, so I'm hoping later on an upgrade will incorporate different hand gestures to actually work with the multi-touch. But I mean, this is great and very, very useful feature. Okay, we're going to connect up to a dongle. Now you can just push that into the side, connect it like so. I have found that on quite a few occasions that doesn't actually work. So what you get supplied is one of these, and what you do is you connect it to the end like so, and you just place that and hook that up on the side, and then you just place that into the USB port and you're connected. Now this comes supplied with software already on it, and you just plug it in, and the way it works is that the software then identifies this as a CD-ROM and just installs all the software, and then you'll get a little package which will be like a little manager for your connection, and then you just work through that and you just connect up with that and it works like a charm. And it also has a connection with BT Open Zone. Now with BT Open Zone you get an opportunity to go into a cafe and use their wireless, and then that saves you on your own usage on your own dongle. Okay, so once again, just to give you an idea of size, got a standard DVD. So as you can see, that's taller. Put it sideways, gives you an idea. I've put it on the keyboard. So it is pretty small, but it is a really nice size and a very workable size. So overall, I would highly recommend one of these, and I think this is going to be something that's going to take off as netbooks over and above smartphones, because you can definitely do much more with a netbook.